Okay, welcome back to season two. Season two of Sales Life, and my co-host Sean Ward just challenged me to an internet speed contest because he uses a Dell with 2 gigabytes of RAM, and Sean was trying to run Microsoft Paint earlier today, but ran into some bandwidth issues, and he's lecturing me on technology, which I'm like a Best Buy. Could be sell stuff at Best Buy from an audio standpoint. And
let's see,
Sean, here we go.
I want to see, buddy. My frustration level is a 45 out of 10 right now. I feel like kicking something. I don't know, man.
Don't kick your dog, buddy.
No, I wouldn't do that. When you're feeling frustrated like you are, that's the best time to go deep and improve the sales life through friendship. You know it. I know it. You're in your new office with a soft box. I got a soft box.
Man, you look great.
I try to look like as good as you, man. Hey, we're doing this again.
I'm recovering.
Maybe.
I'm recovering from a nasty cold, which is why I'm ghost white. And I apologize to everyone in advance who will see me. But Sean, it's so good to see you. We're back. You are basically the Fernando Mendoza of commercial real estate. Like, think about
I thought you were going to say Mendoza. IT. Yeah. No.
You know, Mendoza only posts on LinkedIn. Like, he's a guy. He's a LinkedIn bro like us, man. He won the national championship, went straight to LinkedIn. That's where he posted his, like, I'm open to work now in the draft, and here's what I learned about B2B sales. I mean, what are your thoughts on that, honestly? Like, that's pretty much his only social media.
Yeah, I know. I tried to connect with him a few weeks ago. Yeah, dude.
He doesn't want to connect with you, man.
Oh, no.
You can't talk to. You have a Dell.
Well, it may be true. Social media sucks. I mean, let's be honest. I wouldn't want to be on any of it either. I'm not on any of it. But I like LinkedIn. Yeah.
You continue to inspire with your words, and I'm just barely keeping up.
Your hair has never looked better, though. Can we just go on record with that? Like,
oh my gosh, look at this guy now.
Turn hair up 10%. Your AI filter is. I'm serious. You've never looked better. That hair is.
Yeah, I went on it when you told me we were going to record, like earlier this week. I went on a diet. Literally, I was like, all right, I need to lose 10 pounds before season 2 of Sales Life.
And then you got sick and actually did lose the weight. Is that
basically? Yes.
Yeah.
No, weight loss plan is going well. I haven't eaten in Q1, which is a bummer, but other than that,
I'm doing a 3-day fast starting Sunday. You want to do it with me?
No, I do not.
You want to think about it?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me think through that and get back with you. Okay, lots to talk about, Sean, in very little time, but this is episode 1 of season 2. The first thing I need to discuss with you is, and why do we think it's worth jumping back in? Sean, the fans have been really pestering us. Are you guys going to get back to publishing? And it's been tough. It's been a minute. My first thought on why, I'm just going to go down my list really fast. I want your reactions, your thoughts. I want everything out of you, man. In frustration level or not, our point of view is worth sharing. That was the first thing I wrote down. It's the point of view on this entire thing. And what you said, you hate social media. The only people I follow on social media, I love their point of view. Yeah. Because everybody's doing the same thing. A lot of people that we follow on LinkedIn or, read, or at least me, a lot of people are basically doing the same thing, and it comes down to their point of view. And I really like our point of view, much of which I've copied from you. Our point of view on this gig, and just going back to the original thought that you and I had is like, when you have tried to be your best at sales for 12 hours at the office, or 4 or 6 or 8 or whatever, who do you want to listen to on your way home when you're being self-driven in your Tesla through California? You want to listen to someone who's refreshing.
Well, you certainly don't want to waste time. I mean, the only reason people will listen is if they can get something from this, you know? So I'm less interested in like being a source of technical knowledge for people.
Mm-hmm.
I think those sources are out there, but you know, the business world and the real estate world, commercial real estate world, it's so niched and fragmented. It's like, I don't know what type of, you know, it's the hyper niche technical content that we could put out, you know, would appeal to 74 people. So I don't know if that's worth it. It doesn't really scratch my itch either. I think, you know, I have I see value in sharing something that is authentic, real, that talks about things that people think about a lot, but don't necessarily talk about a lot, and how how you fold that into not some random esoteric discussion on the meaning of existence, but the fact that we are supporting families, trying to do well on behalf of clients. We happen to sell and lease real estate. What does that all have to do with living a good life? And how do I do that well? And does anybody else care? Yeah, I think that's, and if I could get my head as a listener, if I could get in on a conversation like that, 20 minutes a week or whatever the cadence is, that's probably worth it, probably value add. I think if people could walk away thinking a little differently, or maybe have a conversation with other people spurred by what you and I talk about, I think that's a reasonable outcome and a worthy one.
Hell yes. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll give you an example. Having podcasted with you last year, which was a treat, man, being 2025 being the hardest year of your life. Having gone through that, not making light of that, but for example, very challenged to give. So I ended up tithing last year in the most disciplined way I ever have in my life. And it was a game changer.
How was it a game changer?
Spoiler alert.
I want to hear. Or is that a whole episode?
No, that's
a whole episode.
Release, freedom. I mean, our whole job, the whole point of view is, can you do this job free?
Yeah.
Outside of your insecurities, can you really listen to people? Like, that's what we're trying to do, right? I mean, can you really put down your preconceived notions, your agenda, and actually serve and help people? And, you know, that's being free in this business. And that's one of the byproducts of giving away money, is you're not controlled by money.
1,000%.
So I was less controlled by, not that I wasn't controlled by money, but I was less controlled last year because of giving it away. And it was really fun.
So for freedom, giving equals
for
freedom.
Well, look, that's a point of view. Like you're actually, because here's the crazy part about, like, I'm as hungry for commercial real estate achievement as I ever have been in my life, whatever you want to call that, success, deals.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like, I'm really hungry for it.
Yeah.
And I'm all in this year, right? Like
that world.
I mean, you know, I'm interested in 1,000 things, Sean. Like, that's my personality. This is one of the things I had to come to a realization about last year, is like, I could see myself doing all kinds of media stuff, sports stuff, being a podcaster, interviewing. You know, I've had this other idea for a podcast called Deal Makers, where it's like a founder style podcast. Like, I mean, tons of interest. In this year in 26, I'm just like, you know what if I just went all in on commercial real estate?
What if I just did my job all the way?
What if I just went all in
disgustingly dumb obsessed with my own job.
Yeah.
What would that be like? Maybe there's people listening that can relate to that. I don't know. But so I'm all in this year in a way that I feel like it's gonna it hurts a little bit in a good way.
Dang, hurts so good. I can't wait to see the outcome of this.
What else? What else could we discuss? This giant, oh my gosh, what's coming in season 2? Dun, dun, dun. Have not had a sip of alcohol besides one little dry glass of red wine in January.
How's that been?
Well, January has felt like 10 months.
Yeah.
In the best way
January
possible.
Too. Yeah. Until the 4th of January, maybe. But yeah, it was a good run.
Good couple days.
Hey, for the same reason you are giving for freedom, that's why we're going to do this 3-day fast together. For the sake of freedom. Let's go.
I'm still thinking through that.
We'll talk offline. I'm going to get you there. Yeah.
We'll talk offline. I'm at NMHC next week. It's a conference. I'll be like walking. I'll have like 20,000 steps, and
that's good. You can do it.
Maybe I can have some lentils. Okay, what else? Giving, sobriety, stripping this down to just the conversation with you and I think that's the best kind of social media today. That's kind of what we've done already, right? It's not like we had music or whatever before, but like inviting people into raw authenticity. Love that. Reviewing my goals. I've reviewed my goals and written about them every morning of January so far, except for one.
I saw you post that. That was interesting.
Huge.
Yeah.
I could run those by you. You could filter them. Different than 2025, following you this year, I'm also deathly afraid of being left behind by AI now. You've got me thinking.
Buddy, I think we're going to do, multi-episode series on AI. I am so in the weeds right now on AI. It's not even funny. I have AI designing for me courses and curriculum to teach me about AI and to augment my children's learning from what they're getting in school and preparing for this future that is coming at us like a freight train. I think AI is underhyped. I really do. And that's not even my original thought. That's like a lot of the people I've been listening to. It's the ultimate adapt or die scenario. And everyone will be replaced, could be replaced. I don't think that means, like in my market, the 100 brokers that do what I do all get replaced by AI. But I definitely think 80 out of that 100 get replaced by the 20 who know how to use AI really well. I think it is a first to the flag. I think it is not just first to the flag. It's like, who is a better thinker? Who can synthesize thought, harness these instruments and machines to the benefit of clients to help their decision making and help mitigate risk for them? I think it's a big deal, and I'm spending a lot of time trying to figure it out.
Me too.
It's good. All right, and we'll talk about it. So we will. Yeah.
Well, me too, because I think it would be easy for guys like you and I who really respect authenticity and realness to kind of dig in. And there's this sense out there of like, don't give me this AI stuff. Like, I don't want to read anything. You know, someone on Twitter the other day said, I wish you could filter anything that might be written by AI or whatever. You know, like if there was a filter and then you just have all human stuff, which is wishful thinking at this point, right? Because it's just it's never going to be reality again. But I refuse to be left behind. So, you know, two things for me are like sourcing buyers. This is very commercial real estate driven. You're going to be like, just get out of here, dude. Sourcing buyers and prospecting are two, like I'm actively having those two processes being taken over by AI for me. And it hasn't been that expensive. It's literally just like the tools are there, but right now it's not add water and stir. Like there's no it's just not to the point where it's a magic pill.
Yeah.
You have to dig in and line some things up. I'm learning, I'm finding, but the results are pretty incredible.
That's interesting because I am not looking into or have any grasp of the AI tools that are out there. I'm more of the mindset like those tools probably will change so quickly. I'm just trying to just get basic concepts of how do you think in a world that has changed? Like what do we think the world will be like, and then where do you fit in? How do you approach it? More like a first principles type of understanding. Really trying to foundational level understand the changes that are coming, and just 100%. Then trying to get ahead of that for myself and for my kids, for my clients and for my kids. It's kind of all. I don't know. It's
the two most important
life right now.
Two most important Ks: clients and kids. Have to.
That's it.
And another thing for this season, incorporating video. Like you and I were way early in this. You got me started on this and forced me to spend $6,000 on camera equipment, and then
what?
I think video.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have had that backwards, but video is the future. How do you incorporate it into great marketing? If you're marketing yourself, your quote unquote brokerage business, your one person business, or your ideas or whatever, like how does that look like on today's day and age? So going all in on CRE, experimental video, mastering communications, creative marketing, all with depth. Season 2 of Sales Life. And
we forgot this. We're going to do a little recap on Inner Excellence, that book.
That's right. And we're going to meet.
Amazing. In theory. In
theory. It's probably not going to happen because I'm using your computer to book airline tickets, which is not, I don't think you have enough RAM. To handle the task.
This is a state-of-the-art Gen 1 Windows type of computer. So I think it was made in the 19-somethings. But no, we're going to meet in 8 days?
Right.
8 days?
Yep. Don't know when you're hearing this. I'm going to put it out as soon as I can. But yes, there's a chance that when you hear this, Sean and I have already met. I'm going to video it. It'll be a super dramatic moment in our lives that no one else will care about. I hope it's good and positive. Can't really picture how tall you are, so that would help me to sort of forecast how it's going to be.
Sure. I always thought,
but I'm coming to your house.
I'm doubting that. Yeah, you are. You're going to be a guest at our
house. SVN's conference is in Palm Springs. I'm just 2 hours from you. I realized if it's gonna happen at all, it's gonna happen with our crazy schedules and families and stuff. If I'm 2 hours away, I got to make it happen.
That's it, man. We're doing it.
Send your Tesla.
I'll summons it and send it your way.
I am going to get Justin Ryder, your friend, and bring him safely back.
You joke, but that's kind of how I envision it all happening. So yeah.
I don't know how I'm getting from Palm Springs to see you yet, but I'm not going to hitchhike because the last thing we need is a murder in the Ryder household with all the sickness going around. But
no,
it's going to be great.
Yeah, man. So we got a lot coming up, I guess. I didn't know if it would happen, but here it is.
And I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate you. I feel like you're in this year. I mean, I know I was pushing things along last year, and
yeah,
for the last couple of weeks,
you were the engine. Yeah.
Yeah. For the last couple of weeks, there's been a bit of Sean Ward hunger. I was like, get back into the limelight here.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see, man. I don't know. Then again, it took me an hour to boot my computer up for this. So this is, there is resistance to all this. But that's what I sent you, the Pressfield, the War of Art. He talks about resistance in that book. Okay, what we are doing here is art. And I mean that sincerely. Right. It's art not because it's amazing. It's art because we do it for the sake of doing it, not for an outcome. I don't think we have an outcome. There's no stated goal for this. We do this for the sake of learning, for the sake of friendship, for the sake of doing it. It's creative. We enjoy it. And when you
besides wealth and fame, I don't care what happens.
Fame sounds like a curse I'd want no part of. Wealth I'm interested in, but I wouldn't seek it through this podcast. So we do this for the joy of creating. This is art. And when you do a creative endeavor, you meet resistance. This is what that book talks about. And resistance comes from self-doubt, from procrastinating. We've done the procrastination thing well. And it comes from these crazy little technical issues that are keeping us from doing this.
Sure.
But we're pushing through.
Yeah, we're pushing through. And the fact that I agree with you that it's art, and I know that because it gives me some life. And I kind of feel like my hope is there's a little bit of that trickles into the listeners, into people that are listening. It kind of feels like that art sort of thing. Again, and I've said this before way back in season 1, which is like almost a year, you know, when we started this thing, which is hard to believe. But if you're listening to this and you get ideas, there's no higher compliment to me. Like there's a few creators that I'll tune in on the internet and I'm taking notes, but it's nothing about what they're saying. It's just giving me ideas. And it's like, oh, I have that same itch. Like I could take it in this direction. I could take it in this direction. And if that happens between us, man, I mean, if people are listening and have golden ideas, then we've done our jobs. That's episode 1.
Bam. Did it.
For Sean Ward, I'm Justin Ryder. Welcome back to Sales Life.